made a throw up. Legendary about to blow up. Are we recording?
We are.
But with that being said, man, welcome back to the Legendary channel, man. Listen, we got a special episode. I'm excited. It's been a work in progress. We kind of were together for a while, then we split up for a while. A couple barbershops later, I'm out of the Army. It's been a long time. I ain't had dreads last time you saw me, right?
Right.
We with Gangsta Barber, man. Y'all know what's going on. Man. Appreciate you coming to the channel, man.
No problem, man.
Hey, man,
Anytime.
listen. If you don't know who
Anything
she
for you.
is, I don't know what you doing in Daytona. I don't know how you do it in Daytona. But if you ain't getting no cut by her, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit of my Army career, I definitely was getting cut up. Mama used to cut me like the little ball. I used to come in there, I got to cut it all off.
Yeah.
Used to be like, oh, you got to go there again. I'm like, yeah, I got to go there again. You feel me? But anything you want to say, you know what I'm saying? You want to, before we even get into it, you know?
What's up, man? Y'all already know what it is. It's Gates the Barber. Make sure y'all tap in, man. We got prices going. We got cuts going for good prices, man. And we got a nice big team, so make sure y'all tap in with us for sure.
Tap In Network. I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all want these big episodes. We did Coach Rowland. Shout out Mainland. We did goddamn Jared 100,000 artists. Like, now we got Gates the Barber. Like, y'all asking for this. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it coming. Birthday in a couple days, you feel me? This probably going to drop on my birthday, so in the comments, you know what I mean? Give your boy a birthday shout out because I'm working hard, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the big 30, you feel me? Been doing this 5 years. I'm locked in. I ain't going nowhere. So, with that being said,
Wait a minute, 30?
I'll be 30.
30?
I'll be 30.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
you
even-
got to go big on the 30th. though.
Listen,
Gotta go
I
big.
told the team. So Friday we performing in the Temple. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday bash. The club literally let me host that shit,
Okay.
right? And then Saturday I have no idea, but they think they slick.
Yeah.
Nobody talking about it. You feel me? Everybody ain't. You feel me? But just see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But enough about me. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it. So you've been on this come up for a long time, right? First question is, do you remember when we used to talk about times like this, like getting to where you at right now when we were at the certified shop?
Yes, I do. And I truthfully, I can't believe I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
we got here.
Yeah, we did. I remember the setup was real nasty how you came in. I know you were coming from another barber shop. You're kind of we were talking about. I still remember you wanted to like level up and do what you're doing now.
Right.
And certified was kind of like that stepping stone shop for you to where I remember you had the room and you had the barber's chair in the room and the
Right.
cut. You had the TV. You were like the first barber I saw. It was a funny joke that Drewski made. Excuse me, about barbers with gloves.
Yeah.
The first time you cut my hair, I'm like, she got gloves on. Am I gonna be bleeding or something?
Yeah.
Like so, but that let me know how serious you took your craft, and then you were kind of already doing like the little, I want to say like the short videos. You know,
Yeah.
you were doing like little reels, and then you would have like rappers come in there, you know, sit down. I shot a video in there. You know what I'm saying? So just talk about, I guess, how was the move at Certified, and how did that help you get where you're at right now?
Well, first of all, I want to say shout out to Sparky J, because if it wasn't for him giving me that opportunity,
Certified.
you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Like, he gave me every opportunity. Like, anything I wanted to do, he allowed me to do it. That's why that was the best stepping stone for me. He allowed me to, with the vision that I had, a big vision that I had, he allowed me to do whatever I wanted to do, as far as that's how I got that room. You know what I mean? I asked him, could I have it? He said, go for it. And that was like me building a small version of like what I wanted. And that like motivated me, I guess, to keep going.
Right. How was it coming up though? Like with all these barbers, you know, in the city, you know, every city got barbers, like they got churches, right? So how was it coming up here, and what do you think made you stand out different than other barbers?
It's like, if I could be completely honest, when I first started barbering, I felt like it wasn't that many barbers. Like,
Oh, okay.
so I thought, I was like, I'm finna attack a whole nother wave. Like, I'm finna tap into a certain game. Like, I used to go to Styles 101. It's crazy because I'm right here on Orange Avenue right now, and I
Right.
see the first original barbershop that I started going to get my hair cut. And I used to see them, and just what they did, like that cash flow, that vibe, I just felt like I wanted a piece of that. Like, I
Okay.
feel like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of me a little bit.
Okay. So, like I said, I came in here the first time, I was like impressed, like damn, you know what I mean? But it's also something, like I said, the talks that we, you know, used to cut my hair. We used to be in there for a long time, you know what I'm saying?
How
Like,
we're 15.
yeah, just talking, like, and I ain't had no hair. I had waves, with no beard or nothing. We literally just talking. And then I remember I used to come in there and put my new video whatever I shot. But like, check me, I just did this the other day. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people coming there. Like DK used to come, a regular for you. I know you had a few people that I knew. My brother Ryan. I told Ryan I was coming today. He was like, oh yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was a couple people that was like, that was really happy to see us finally sit down after the few years, you know, like I said, kind of different directions and things like that, you know. I think when first time you were cutting my hair, I just had Cam. Right. Now I got 2 more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Hey, it happens real fast. It happens real fast. So with that being said, obviously you said you were getting your hair cut at Styles 101. What made you want to become a barber?
Yeah, that's crazy because it's like what truly really made me want to become a barber was really like that cash flow. Like my parents was in the streets. I seen a heavy cash flow like in my household. And I knew that I didn't really want to go down that path. It was always something about me and my family that was like a little bit different. And I was like, what could I do? Like, because I feel like I got hustle in my blood. Like, I just wanted to get money. Like, and that's just kind of like what got me into barbering. Like, I started getting my hair cut kind of like in high school. Okay. Now, you know, I'm a female, so, you know what I mean? Like, getting my hair cut at a young age, like, I was paying attention to certain things. Like, and just knowing, like, where I come from and what I got going on, like, I kind of knew, like, college wasn't for me. Okay. So I had to figure out, you know, what could I do, you know what I mean, to make good money. And I just felt like with my vibe and my personality, that's a cash flow business. I can make money every day. I can make as much as money as I want to make. Right. It's based off my grind. Right. I felt like I should give it a try. Like, right now, really, to this day, barbering isn't like, I guess it is because I kept going. That was the first thing that I tried out in life. I just stayed consistent with it, and it ended up working out, which tells me, like, well, you could do and you could be anything you want to be. Right. You could do whatever you want to do. Like, it's just up to you to stay consistent and keep going. Right. If you had to just guess, what's the longest client you have, like, who's been with you from day one all the way to this beautiful location we at right now? Well, it's kind of crazy because the client that comes to the top of my mind is a girl named Fly. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. But it's kind of like, she was like one of the first people that I started cutting. Like, I was posting $5 haircuts. Like, yo, tap in. I'm cutting hair for $5. And her and this boy named Wu Religion, I just found out he got 20 years. Yeah, man. Like, I thought he had like 9 years, but somebody. Yeah, it was something with like that. I thought it was like 8. And yeah, but I guess he had another charge, so I don't really know the details on that 100%. But he's gone for a minute. But those were like the 2 people. Like, those are the 2 people I think about when I think about like me getting into the career of barbering. Like, those are 2 people that trusted me when I did not know what I was doing. I got my own clippers from Walmart. I posted on Instagram a brochure, like a Daytona State brochure saying that I'm into barbering. And I had 1 haircut under my belt, which was my little brother. And I was told to go get him a haircut. But I went to the store, bought some clippers, and asked him could I cut his hair. He freaked out and was like, no. I'm like, I'll give you $20 if you let me cut it. And then he was like, sure. Like, so you literally paid somebody for your first haircut? Yeah. To cut him? Yes. That's how you do it. But I was begging him. He kept saying, no, like, is you kidding me? Like, he was like 12 years old, and I was just getting out of high school. So I was like his big sister. So I feel like he was like, no, you're not finna cut my hair. And you a girl? Like, girls wasn't even cutting hair at the time like that. Yeah, so. I only know one female barber that was here back in the day, like when I was legit. So I don't even remember her name, but my mama used to take me there. It's way down the Ave. I know what you talking about. It's like a barbershop been here for years, like probably like 30, 40 years. And she moved to Atlanta? I don't know. She was man, I don't know. But I remember that barbershop when I used to go in there. She was the only female. That's the only female I ever saw cut hair in my life. Right. But the reason why I can't, like I say, you know, Fly was one of the first people to, you know, give me that opportunity. But she was kind of like the situation with you. Like, I cut her for a while, but then she left for a while. And then now she's been spinning back. So it's like she has been with me, low-key, since day one. But she's not like everyday. You know how you got those people that come every week, like their biggest supporter? Yeah. I feel like she's a big supporter, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like we just sometimes maybe she couldn't catch up with me as a barber, like
Right.
getting more booked over the years,
Right.
getting bigger and stuff like that. It was maybe harder to catch up with me or book an appointment with me, so we kind of fell off for a little while.
Right. Yeah, that's how it was too. 'Cause especially like when I started getting a little more busier with music, and then also still when I was still in the Army, I'll try to get the cut, and I'm like, man. And then you started doing the booking, and I'll look like, oh, I can't even get that time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I would never know.
Yeah, it was literally like I'll be on because you used to have a link on Instagram, especially when you first started, or Facebook,
Right.
and I would always go to the same link. Like, okay, I got a, damn. You know what I'm saying? I really want to go over there, like you know what I mean, because it was just from the conversations we would have where, you know, it was good to feel that how I felt leaving was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing, you know, Gates right. I need to, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Right.
Being the fact of whatever we had talked about.
Right.
So, Gates the Barber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where did that name come from?
So my last name is Gates. Like my name is Sierra Gates.
Okay.
But as a kid, like, you know how you make an Instagram growing up?
Right.
I had made my Instagram account named Baby Gates. So growing up, if you didn't really know me, like from school and class, and you see me on social media, they'd be like, oh, look, that's Baby Gates. So, like, as I started growing up, like, I kind of kept that name, and I just switched it to, like, Gates the Barber.
I thought it was Kevin Gates.
Man, get out of here, for real.
I swear to God. So
I don't want to be like, man, that man crazy. He be
Hey,
tripping sometimes.
Hey, see, so y'all don't look at me like that, bro. Let me explain myself. So, like, I'm going through my questions, you know, doing my homework on you and things like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, Gates the Barber. She must love her son Kevin Gates, boy.
Man.
How did I not know your last name?
No. He cool.
I feel like I never seen your last name on nothing before.
No.
Like, so I literally was like, oh, she loved Kevin Gates, boy. He must. But then, like, I was in here, like, because I was going to actually make it at a point, and I'm like, I don't even see Kevin Gates.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, with the feather and all that.
Yeah, he tripping out now. He on some.
A little bit sometimes. He has a good way of thinking sometimes, but he can go left.
And that's the question that I got highlighted. I'm like, yeah, that's going to get her right there. Nah.
But you know what else? Like, truthfully, also, like, you know, like I said about my family and them coming from the streets and, you know, being in and out of prison and stuff like that, like, my way of thinking is, like, breaking that generational curse. Like, my father has a known name. Like, everybody know him. My aunt has a known name, and they're both Gates.
Okay.
And, like, when you say that name to certain people in the city, like, more so on the old head side.
Yeah.
But when you say those names to certain people, like, they know them. But what do they know them of? You know what I mean? They know them from violence or being in the streets and stuff like that. So growing up, like when I really got into like the barbering thing, I was like, I'm finna break this generational curse.
Right.
I'm finna blow up Gates Celebrity Cuts. I'm finna have like a team of young black entrepreneurs, people that maybe come from the streets, maybe that was in prison, that made mistakes, but they want a second chance at life. Or even just simply like confuse people growing up in the hood and don't really know like what they want to do with their life. A lot of people latch on to the streets because they don't have that mental, they don't have that drive. Sometimes they confused, they don't know what to do. So I figure like if they look at people like me, it might give them a source of like motivation. So even if they don't look at me, like I think I'm out there trying to find them, like in a way. So.
And I'll say that because I see how you try to include the gang in your promo commercials and things. You know, I'm always watching. You know, I always tell people like, dang, you know, it's not like man Ryan talk. I might tell Lex like Gates, bro, Gates this, Gates that. You know what I mean? So like, your name has rung bells here. You know, but just because of me, because I do follow you and support everything that you're doing. One of the biggest things I saw you do where you did the giveaway at DTLR, and I want to say I still remember the story. Now correct me if I'm wrong. You ended up coming out of some shoes.
Yeah, but they weren't free. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, it don't matter if they was free, but you still came out some shoes. You know
I came out the black and yellow, them fours.
Yeah, fours.
Can't even find them right now.
Right.
So yeah, I'm a little hype about that.
So so how was the DTLR event like? And I'm just asking on the, you know, doing the give, you know, the you say you want to be different, you know, make a difference and help people, give people a second chance. With giving a giveaway, right? Because like with us, we feed the less fortunate day after Thanksgiving. We've done I've done 2 with them and then like 1. So I've done a total of 3, you know, since I've started doing music just to give back.
Wow.
Yeah, well, we go around, we get about 50 to 100 meals, And some of them, I get Thanksgiving catered. So like really for my people on my team that don't have nowhere to go,
Right.
I get Thanksgiving. You know, we get from kin folks, and they come over. We just hang out for the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just so if you don't have somewhere to go, you know you can come to my crib.
Right.
So I try to lead by example with that, knowing that my crib is kind of like a safe place. And and then they'll be like, oh, how much you need me to put in? Like, bro, you good? Just pull up, because I'm already gonna do this regardless. You know what I'm saying? So with the giveaways, I become emotional with them. I've never cried during the giveaway, but my mama almost had me. My mom almost had me. She started crying at the last giveaway. I was confused, right? But I get to see kind of when people watched it, I got a lot of phone calls about what we did, right? So when I saw you do it, it touched me because it's something that, especially the hype around it, because a lot of people, and I'm not trying to minimize any barber or anybody out there that's doing anything for the community, but a lot of barbers do like the giveaway where they might cut hair, for a certain amount of hours, whatever. But the fact that you thought to go to a store, people are school shopping, you know what I'm saying? So it was almost knocking out two things at once. Like, talk us through what made you even go to DTLR to do that.
So, like, I don't know, like, it was in my heart one day, like, I just went in there and I asked them about it, and they ended up reaching, when I originally asked them about it, it wasn't like available.
Okay.
And then like that next year, they reached out to me and was like, hey, we're doing this big drive. And, oh no, I think I reached out at the Boys and Girls Club. I don't 100% remember, but I know they reached out to me and said, they remember about me reaching out to them, and they would know if I wouldn't mind coming out. And I was like, yes, I would love to. And then that's when they said, how many hours would you like to give? And I just did it until they closed, I think, or like 6 o'clock, maybe like an hour before close. But I just enjoy, you know what I mean? Like seeing the kids and talking to them and stuff like that. Like that's what make barbering fun for me. Like standing behind a chair all day at work, that's not really like, it's not fun to me. What really makes it fun is like talking to the people, seeing different people. Like standing on my feet for 10 hours, that's not what I really wanted to come to work. My motivation is coming because I know said gonna pull up today around 2:30. So-and-so gonna pull up at 10, 12, and it's like a vibe. For me, it's like a version of going to the club. Like, so it's like a lot of the times, like when I step out, I see a lot of kids that know me. They're like, yo, what's up, Gates? And they make me want to give back to them. Like if I had clippers in my book bag, like and a little mini chair in my trunk, like I would just stop what I'm doing and, man, come on, let me give you a quick cut, because I just feel like that vibe that we carry, like it motivates me. Like it keeps me going. Like those little mini spirits, people talking to me, like me asking them what their goals are, like they remind me of like why my life is so important. Right. So it's kind of like I appreciate doing that. Like I do that because I want to do it. Like I want to talk to them. I know where I came from, and I know people weren't doing things like that. So it's like now I feel like I want to go out and like I wanted to be a DCF worker. Okay. I don't know why. Like I was in foster care and stuff, in and out of foster care and group homes my whole life. So growing up, I was like, man, I want to like talk to those type of kids, like be on that side. And I feel like every day, like I'm getting more further away from that. The more that I'm working harder to get to my big goal and my big dream, I'm getting further away from that crowd, whether it's my pricing, the style of my shop, the price that my team have. Some people can't even afford to come get a haircut from us. So it's like I do appreciate the people that see us networking and come in and support us, but I know there's people out there that see us that just can't afford to come to us. So I just want to, go out and bless them from time to time. Yeah,
it was cool. Like I said, seeing it online, I was like, man, only thing that I ask from here on out is like what our friendship is, if we and me too, we working on anything where it's something like that, I love to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying, and make the brand where we make, we could have maybe, done anything, we just sit down and have a conversation about it, and we could definitely, make it, just a big event just for Daytona, you know what I mean. So I'm definitely down. I know school got a few more months left, but whatever you're doing and vice versa, if I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying, where I feel like you might be able to benefit from it and come network. Like I've been invited to the Red Bull event that we went to, things like it was like a private Red Bull event. Yeah, so it was like, models and all these influencers and things like that. So you could have maybe met them or cut some of their hair.
Yeah.
And some of these guys are like sponsored by Red Bull, Nike, Adidas. So there's little things like that I kind of, we getting into a little bit.
Yeah.
So I will keep the door open for that, and just maybe if it's anything you might be able to benefit from it or just come in to just see, because it really helped me like with the brand.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really have a brand, so to say, right? Lex will tell you we went there with how many hats?
About 5.
I went there with 5 hats that were mine, like literally mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And got there and people had whole sets of clothing and modeling, and I'm just like, it was like my 5 hats.
Right.
On a table like that.
For real?
Swear. And, I looked at Lex, and Lex like, yeah, bro, I ain't expected it to be like this. I said, I see. And I'm looking around, I was just like, man, they got me fucked up.
Yeah.
And I remember the owner, I can't remember her name right now. What was the owner's name, y'all? Victoria came up to our table. And she said, you got anything else? I was like, no. She's like, oh, okay. It look good,
Yeah.
But I'm looking at her, I'm like, God damn it. We trash.
No, but that was a stepping stone.
Listen,
though, you know what I mean?
ask them. The same month, we released the fucking website.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not, matter of fact, it might have been the
And
same week.
getting that feeling of that embarrassment or that you felt like it wasn't enough, like I gotta go harder, like, but you started it. You would have never knew that that's what you needed to do if you would have never put yourself over there.
The logo kind of took off too because it was like Red Bull give you wings. We got wings. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like certain pictures, I remember this one. I can't remember the dude's name right now. He gonna be mad as hell at me, but he posted it with my blue hat.
Yeah.
10, 20,000 likes.
Yeah.
Right. Ended up making something big with that. It was like one of the pictures that stood out, and I ended up seeing it multiple times. But it was like my hat.
Right.
Right. So that let me know. Okay. Told Lex, it's time to get a site.
Right.
We didn't have a site. We were just fucking off. You
Yeah.
wanted to order. I hit somebody up like, hey, somebody.
It was more so like that, the hood way. of
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
And then we got the site, and the biggest thing for me was just getting the site. We got it last year, I think, around my birthday.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, this time last year. It's been almost a year. And to sit down at my birthday dinner, normally you talk about yourself, but I gave Lex the biggest shout out that I can give him because he made the site come to life. I tell him I had a MacBook that I still have that I'm never going to get rid of. It doesn't work. But I had a clothing brand on it, but I was by myself for a couple of years when I first started. So I didn't even know what to do. I just had all this lined up, Like I have like Florida edition hats, Florida edition shirts and things that's going to be coming out soon. But back then I just didn't know what I was doing. But so to have him make it come to life, and we were talking about team earlier.
Right.
That's when people show their value and show you how much they care about yourself, about you, because of how much I've cared about him. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's going back to just giving back and how you helping these kids and even the parents. Maybe if you were cutting for free,
Yeah.
maybe they couldn't afford a cut.
Oh, like another thing, like these people come back. Like it's like another thing that I noticed, like when it's in you, like when you really do stuff from the kindness of your heart, like it spin back. It's like a lot of the people that I went and blessed, like for those free haircuts and stuff like that, they came back. Hey, I remember you. You was the one that cut my hair. How much your haircuts? And supported. So it's like it's never a loss. Like it's like support for support. I help you at a time. I know times is hard around back to school and Christmas. That's
Big
why
time.
I like to do them.
Yeah.
Around that time. So if I know back to school, you got to buy a lot of school clothes. People have more than one kid majority of the time. So it's like I know that would be so meaningful to them. And to be honest, it'll be meaningful to me. So it's kind of like, even though I do it like as a give back, I also do it as a form of networking. I've learned that later down the line.
Right. I tell you this, man. Every video that we release, I really become very emotional.
For real?
Everything we release, because I see the growth of my team. I see them taking it a lot more serious than I've been wanting them to, and then me being able to sit back and do something like this, right? Where you saw they were putting all this together, and I wasn't really doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know my patience level for some reason is terrible.
Right.
It didn't used to be, but now it's terrible. But I'm still a team player. At times
It's
I
the
do.
kids.
It's something. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we trying though. But I just what you're doing making a difference. I know everybody's saying it. You know, you got a lot of hype around the city. So that's why I wanted to make this happen so people can, you know, can get more info from you and things in that way. And, you know, other events coming up, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure we promote it. And I got to get a flyer here somewhere. You know, I got to bring something with the L and the wings on it. You know what I mean? Because I know, you know, you've been supporting me for a long time. I know you're, you know, and vice versa.
Right.
Let's get the haircuts, though, right? Mm-hmm. What makes a good haircut?
What makes a good haircut for me?
For
you
you.
wanna know the truth?
Yeah.
Like, what makes a good haircut? Like, outside of, like, the barber industry and stuff like that. For me, like, what makes a haircut, a good haircut, is the way the person feel getting out the chair. Like, if you made them feel confident about themselves, you gave them that look, what they wanted, they're always right. So if they're looking in the mirror, they can double look side, look at the back, look at the side, and they like, man, I ain't gonna lie, you got me feeling like, what? Finna get me. It just depends. Yeah. Like, that's how I know I did. Cause they be like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, this cut on me. Like, they all on Instagram. It made me feel so good when I'm tapping through Instagram. And a nigga just got a fresh cut. He on that bit every story, like, at the gas station. I'm like, golly. But that makes me feel like, you feel me? You did your thing. It's all about the barbering is easy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about the relationship that you have with the client. Okay. You knowing exactly what they want. You knowing how to service them. Now, we all got our flaws, so sometimes, like, lack of, like, being here or leaving your barber chair, things like that can affect. But as long as you got that relationship and you got them confident, you good.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You cut me, you know, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, I normally get my hair cut by my boy Jay. Jay, you good, too? You know, I love you, bro. You good, bro. You know, I wouldn't go to you. It's between you and Gates every time. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I remember...
Who's Jay?
Jay and my boy Jay, man. He one of the Zols, a Haitian, man. He went to cut, man. Big guy in the city. Yeah, he's just a good guy. He my boy, man. I love you, Jay. You look out for me all the time, bro. Businessman. Yeah. And when I tell you the ultimate businessman...
He work in the shop?
No, he don't. That's the thing. No.
Put me on. What you?
No, he not gonna work in the shop.
Why?
Cause he gonna own the shop.
Okay, but he got to step in. We talking about stepping stones right now. If he not in the shop at all, and he's on his way to owning the shop.
No, see you.
You feel me?
He don't cut hair to do like.
He's that big. Like, talk to me. What you mean?
Yeah, like cutting hair is like nothing.
So he do multiple things.
Yeah, he has like 2 full-time jobs. He's a part of Pootie's team. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like he worked Jammer. He worked hand in hand with all them. He DJs.
Oh wow.
He has a contract with Cookman for some kind of technology thing.
And he cut hair
at night. He has his auction license. So he takes people, he buys cars, and
that's a real entrepreneur.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, so coming in here, he not even gonna have the time.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have the time.
He don't even cut hair every day.
Shout out to you, Jay.
You gotta, Lex in my line, you gotta literally run him down, kick his door, and be like, bro, cut my hair.
For real?
I'm finna get mad at you if you don't cut my hair. And he know that. Like, he'll be like, all right, Seto, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I got you. And I'll be outside. I'll literally go to his house and ask him, I'll sit outside the apartment. If he got the car, yo, yeah, I'm here. Because I already know you go upstairs, there's going to be some other shit going on. Cut my hair.
Yeah.
You know, he real cheap, too. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He literally says, give me whatever you want to.
For real? Swear
to God.
I guess it's just how you feeling that day.
What? Hey. What? Hey. Well, I walk out of there. Nah, but I look, he'll cut my boys for me, you know what I'm saying? So, I try to, and then I brought him, Lex and other people, Ryan sometimes when he in town. Other people I ride with go to him now. So, like, I've also returned the favor with, you come out here for a good price.
Right.
If they ask me the price, it's on you. Okay. But I'm going to bring them your way.
Yeah.
So, I do, and that's what I was saying. We can help each other. You know what I'm saying? So, also with that being said, biggest, I don't want this to sound biased. Mm-hmm. Give me the biggest name you've cut. I don't want to sound biased.
Biggest name, as in like
other than
poppin', me, like the most popping person.
Yeah, other than me. And who laughed in the back? There was a couple laughs back there.
I'm gonna have to say, SCY Jim.
Shout out him,
but
man.
I don't know. I cut Golden Boy Counter.
Right.
You feel me? Who you feel like is the biggest?
Who I feel like is the biggest?
Yeah.
You know me. I'm gonna be biased. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it was DK.
DK's the realest. You feel me? Like, For sure.
Okay.
Because he stayed down.
Okay. I'm not the realest. I'm not the biggest. But
You gave yourself that in the beginning of it.
I
couldn't even talk about you.
You
was like, not me. Like, I already know I'm the. I was like, okay.
Oh, my bad.
I got you, gang.
Shout out DK, man.
You know you the biggest.
Shout out DK at 300 Reds, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to them boys. Like, it's a funny story about DK because, like, low key, like, this whole music, like that whole rapping in the booth, things like that, it originated, you know what I mean, from him.
That's exactly why, y'all, I said that, because like, I was watching that.
Yeah.
And that made me like, hell on, I can do that too. I remember one time you cut my hair and I
you know, like he had the idea. Like, if I could really, you know what I mean, share that. Like, I had an idea of like, when I'm cutting the artist, if you already had some streaming music or songs that was already out on platforms, I would just post your aftercut and put your music on the background.
Right.
Then one day DK came in the shop feeling smooth. He like, open mic today? Kind of something like that. I don't remember how he said it, but basically he was stating like, let's do a little more than just, like he was like, I don't need you to play my song in the background. You could throw me a beat and I'll rap it myself. I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah, come on, put a beat up. So I was like, all right, boom, I cut his hair. And then I had already had that mic as a display because I was playing people music in the background at the haircuts.
Right.
But he just extended it by saying, like, you know what, like, record me just instead of doing my song on all platforms, just record me rapping a song that I already got. And I was like, all right, bet, let's do it. He pulled the beat up, he rapped it, no mess up, straight through, like, and that gave me a crazy drive, like, seeing him do that, like, and then we posted it, it went up.
It did
I just kind of like kept going with it. Yeah,
it was something that I enjoyed watching. That's why, like I said, when I came in there, it probably been like a month, 2 months after that. I was like, nah. Because I was up the road and I was still in the Army. I was in North Florida.
Yeah.
I said, nah, when I go back down there, DK got me fucked up.
Yeah, and then as it grew over time, like when I went over to Mary McLeod Bethune, they came to the shop and from Atlanta, and they did like a recap of it, and we that's when I had Mott, and Mott recorded a snippet of DK in there, like he did like the 3-shot angle, like going forward and then going sideways and from the other side, and then he edited a video. And we posted that, so then we started shooting like that. And I got a video of Rez too, but we lost the footage to the video, so I never got to post.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The mic with Rez.
Yeah, that's something from the old barbershop.
But them boys, like to this day, like whenever they're in town, he'll hit me up and say, "Yo, I'm coming. You know, I got to get that Gates cut." Like he's one of my biggest supporters for sure. Like we way back from McDonald's days. Like we was flipping patties on the line together, like having a race. Like he would be on side 1, I would be on side 2, and every time a McDouble came, we would hit the ketchup, mustard, mayo, let it slide, and we'd be like, nah, I'm faster than you on the line. Like we'd just go back and forth. And then we came up, like when I started cutting hair, he gave me a shot, you know what I mean? Like I think he was actually going to somebody in the barbershop already.
Oh, so he cheated.
Or I don't remember. No, matter of fact, he was going to the oldest barbershop in Daytona.
Not the one on the Ave.
The one on the Ave, on the corner.
Yeah, fuck.
What's the name? New Looks.
Yeah.
He was going to New Looks.
Oh my good, that is the.
Yeah, that was the.
Yeah, that's the OG.
Yeah, I think Patrick and them.
Damn.
So he came. He was like, "I'm gonna give you a shot." Now I've been holding it down with my barber for a long time, but I've been seeing you on Instagram, and I fuck with your work. Like I want to give you a shot, and then he locked in with me ever since.
Yeah, DK was cool, man. Anytime when they had got their deal and everything moved up there. Anytime I needed, I was up and coming, and I was getting, my phone was kind of ringing a little bit to where I was uneducated on a lot of things. So he kind of helped me with certain talks we used to have about music and things like that.
Yeah.
We kind of had a personal relationship that wasn't public, but I could probably call him right now. We could talk.
Right.
And then when we did used to talk, it used to kind of be for a long time where he like, nah, bro, what do, and I'm like, yeah, bro, but then, you know what I'm saying? And then he brought up Lex one time, like, you rocking with Lex, man. I hadn't seen him at the gas station or something like that. Y'all boys doing it, man.
That's what you need to see. Like, you should bring, you feel me, DK on the podcast.
Oh, believe me.
For sure.
The list is I'm getting all the, and I'm not saying anybody out there either is not a Daytona hero, but people to me that had a good influence in my life, like right now, y'all got to catch me right now.
Right.
So basically, like, obviously it's up from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way the business is getting, the business, we have income now, right? We getting booked for shows, we getting booked to go do parties, we getting booked to, promote DJs, and we were just at Finn's nightclub Saturday for DJ Ant. So, you know what I'm saying? We getting booked to do these things. So, obviously, you know what we're doing. We're headed up, right?
Right.
But I'm saying that to say people that believed in me, this ride right here, that's my first interviews. So, that's why you are actually one of the first
I
interviews.
appreciate that.
Yeah. So, it's a strategy behind what I'm doing. And I also want people to see, you know, we kind of started at like the same time.
Right.
You know, when you got the certified and you were becoming like the barber. And then I was in the Army trying to transition out.
Yeah, you've been with me for so long, too, low-key.
Yeah, it's been like 2018.
Yeah. That was only a year after I started. I think that was the same year I started cutting.
It was 2018 when I first met you. And they were talking about you cut good.
Yeah.
And I'm real picky with I'll tell you how you even became my barber. So,
Be honest, though. I used to welt your lip a little bit. You could be honest.
I mean,
I don't know why. You got sensitive skin, bro.
See, and Jay said the same shit.
That's it.
Yeah,
like,
but you welt my head the other day, too.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. I was looking like
you
Frankenstein.
had to put me out like that.
But you good, though. We good. It's against the barber, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You brought it up. I wasn't.
I was talking about the lip. Then you just said
my bad.
About 2 years
We gonna edit this out. We gonna edit this out.
Good, right?
Nah, but how you became my barber was so shout out for Slap Kitchen. You know what I'm saying? If you need some burgers and the lemonade, I think it's kiwi, Jolly Rancher, some crazies. Shout out Ferg, the barber. You next. But Ferg was my barber for a long time. You know, I met somebody that could finally cut, and then he used to do the hot towel and wash it. He used to cut your hair, and if you had to go somewhere, he would wash it. So I used to pay for the wash, and then he had a little.
What you had to pay for all that?
Jeez, see, money was a little different back then. I ain't had no kids. I ain't give a fuck about nothing.
Good 70, 75?
Nope.
55?
Nope.
Oh, he wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, he wasn't too bad.
Probably about 45.
Okay, yeah,
But
he
like,
did you right.
It was like shave my face, put the cream on it, and then he used to laugh because I used to get the hot towel and act like I couldn't breathe because my allergies real bad. So sometimes my nose be fucked up, and I couldn't really breathe, but he thought I was playing. So when he did the hot towel, I would hold my breath. And then, when he would move the towel, I'd be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he had like the little peppermint, like
I like the peppermint. I'm trying to get on the peppermint.
Listen, dog, I walk out that bit like, damn, boy, like
feeling good.
I used to go in my uniform on the next day, like, he can't tell me nothing today, you know. And he would take his time, he wouldn't rush it, even though he had clients, you know. And he'll talk to me about. He used to always tell me, you headed in the right direction. I used to show him my music and the things that I was doing. He'll always be like, you good, so keep going. I see you.
You know, I tried to get a haircut from him a couple of times. I just couldn't get up with him.
Nah, his schedule was crazy.
Yeah.
Like how you be busy, that's how he was. But yeah, so that's that's that. But yeah, we gonna, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, I can get some more cuts. You know what I mean.
I ain't gonna welt you next time, I promise.
Yeah, please.
I got you, bro.
You know what I'm saying. So other than Barber, right? I get on Instagram one day. Somebody done dropped a song. You know what I'm saying. So how do we get into music?
So I think like cutting all these rappers and people and going through all these feelings and emotions with my own life, some kind of way, it just put me in the little music category. Like, I started falling in love with beats. Like, people would come in and like rap to me so much. It'd be like, oh, Gates, I want you to hear this. Check this out. Now, sometimes it's already recorded, like in the studio, and sometimes I can't even do the haircut. They sitting here rapping to me, like telling me, like, is this a hit? I'm like, so it kind of like, so I feel like when I was going through like my hardest times and my pain and stuff like that, instead of me like lashing out on the world and like getting upset, like when my shop caught on fire, like just different things in my life that I feel like went left. I feel like I had no other way to like really deal with it. So I felt like music, I could say whatever I want to say. Like I could speak my truth. I could talk about what I'm going through. And that's kind of like my goal. Like I don't want to make like pointless music that don't really like make sense. Or
You've
it's
always
like a
said
life
that.
I'm not living.
Yeah, you always said that too.
Yeah, I don't really believe in that. Like, don't get me wrong. I might listen to somebody that is talking crazy from time to time. Like, okay, he sound good. Like the little boy RT. Like, shout out to the little boy RT. But it's ridiculous. Like, hearing the music, I had to say that first to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't believe it, but I don't agree with it at all. But at the end of the day, sometimes when the song is trending on social media and you vibing in the car, you like, oh my God, I'm listening to this badass 9-year-old kid that's saying all the wrong things. So I feel like if I could make a difference in that, if I have a platform and I can make a difference in that, if I have the choice, I'm gonna rap about something more positive or more like painful of like what I'm going through or what people can relate to.
Okay, so any singles, any albums? What we got going on?
I just dropped a single and a music video about 2 weeks ago.
I saw that. Yes.
So I'm working on a mixtape, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm being honest.
Well, you were working with Leak, I saw.
Yeah, like
Leak
I'm
gonna
working.
put you in the right. Leak is to me the most talented producer, other than Lex the Icon and Chico,
right,
that I know. So yeah, Leak. You know what's crazy? Like probably about 95% of my beats are from Leak.
For real?
Yes.
And you know how many times this boy be like, listen to my beats, but I'm telling you, you gotta get these beats, like tap in.
All
with
my
me.
shit, Leaky with the sauce. I can pull up. If I got 100 songs on my phone, he sent me like 95 beats.
Dang.
And all of them are by him.
Are they good beats?
They listen. And Leak, we gotta talk too, cause you know we were like this for a few years, and then I don't know what happened. I need to see you, bro. Cause I need you. I need them beats, bro. They fire, bro. I need them, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? Lex making beats now. His shit fire too. But I need Leaky with the sauce tag on my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like, too, we helped each other. Like, seriously. I felt like when he was coming up, I met him when he was just starting to deal with Chico at the All-In studio, South Daytona. If y'all need to get recorded, you feel me? Chico was my first podcast.
For real?
Yep. Chico was my first podcast. That's how much they meant to me. I wanted to do my first one with him because we had a love-hate relationship. So we would be brutally honest with each other. So that
would hurt sometimes.
Yeah, it would hurt when we wouldn't talk. You know, first time I recorded, he said, "Oh, you sure you want to do this?" I'm like, "Nigga, what you mean? I ain't paying money here for an hour for no reason." but then I went in the studio. It ended up being my worst recording session ever. Because when he said it, all confidence of being a rapper was just like, damn. Do I need to be in here? like I literally had to question that. But I was still in the kid mode, kind of. I didn't really hear what he was saying. Yeah. You know, we talked about it.
You didn't take it as constructive criticism.
Yeah, I took it as like, damn, bro.
You hating him.
Yeah, fuck that. Like I get out this pussy ass shot. Like I swear to God, like I snap.
Yeah.
And I would go, but only with Leak, and that's when me and Leak built that relationship. Right. Because not only would he send me beats, he would record me. Because I wouldn't even deal with Chico.
Okay.
Right. And then one day, Chico seen me, and we crossed paths again. And Chico's one of my good friends now. You know, came to my baby showers. He would buy things for the kids. Just had a baby. Congratulations. No, I'm gonna come see you soon. We stayed kind of by each other. He just had a kid. I know they were trying to have a child for a while. Yeah. So it was a big accomplishment from his wife. I know he was really happy. Shout out little Davey. And that whole team over there. But yeah, the relationship with them means something to me because I started with them. Right. You know, we were kind of going to the same shows together. We did the homecoming for Cookman where we opened up for Lucci together. Right. You know, little things like that. I'm gonna say back in the day. It's not really back in the day, but it's back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? We were all just starting. Getting old. I met Pootie manager Gemma because of them. Yeah. They had a dinner, and I was kind of like, so some of the things you see with their music videos, I wrote the script.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. So you wouldn't know that. No. Yeah.
I did not know that.
I was kind of helping write their scripts for their music videos.
Oh, wow.
He would call me. Like, I would listen to a song, and then I would write a script the same day and send it back to him.
Like, as far as playing it out? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you snap.
Yeah, so people didn't know that, and that's why I used to get mad at him, because in the credits, I was like, where the fuck is Settle at? Right. And we kind of felt that's where it was like, damn. And I'm like,
oh, in the credits.
Yeah, like I wouldn't get no shout out. And then, one day we were in the game, and his wife like, he's right, you need to give him a shout out. I'm like, yeah, bro, you got me fucked up, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? And even streaming, when I started streaming, Chico was one of my first followers to actually watch me play the game. Oh, wow. So, man, Chico been rocking for years. You know what I'm saying? Probably about I came back from Afghanistan 2016, about 2017. Yeah. So about 7 years I've been rocking with Chico. So that's my dog.
I don't really got that relationship with Chico. I kind of more so got that relationship with Leap. Mm-hmm. But I've seen Chico around. He speak, but I don't really know him too much.
Nah, Chico, man, good dude, man. Very sarcastic. Okay. But good dude. I love him to death. Family man, take care of the fam. Chase dreams with full head of steam. You know, one of the guys that I met where he was like, oh, I don't work no other job. This is what I do. So that let me know, like, I could do it too. You know, He kind of inspired me when he said that. Like, no, this is what I do. You know, and then him and his wife kind of teamed up together and opened that studios together. So it was like to see that to me was almost like a power couple because they also have a home. You know, they don't rent. You know, they have a home, you know. So it's like to see that and then to see how the kids, you know, like David was coming up making music. Then to see that he was signed with, I can't think of the name. I'm going to just keep saying Pootie's people, Gemma. Yeah. He was actually signed with them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how, and they had a birthday dinner. Then I got invited, and then that's when the door kind of opened for me. So like any little thing that I'm doing, like Gemma literally said, I seen the podcast, bro, like what's up?
Yeah.
So I literally finna have a podcast with Pootie's manager off of the strength of just building that relationship.
Yeah. That's how it works.
It's crazy.
Networking.
Shout out Gemma, man. I got you. Shout out. I ain't forgot. He was in Daytona the other day, and I FaceTimed Jay, and I was like, "That's Gemma." He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What's up with the podcast?" Like, "Yeah, I seen it, man. What's up? What's up? I'll do it. Let's do it."
Yeah.
So I'm just, you know how they traveling with the artists, things like that. So I'm gonna set it up, but that's gonna be another big episode that we bring to the table. I'm ready for that.
I actually got the opportunity to cut Gemma a couple times. I was supposed to cut Lil Pootie before, but it didn't work out. But that's how it happens with artists sometimes.
Yeah, you know, everybody.
Hit or miss.
Yeah, everybody got a busy schedule. Like I said, it's been times where, you know, maybe I thought I was gonna make it up here and couldn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So switching it up back a little bit, what's the most you've been paid for a haircut?
The most I've been paid for a haircut, I want to say like maybe $220, something like that.
For a haircut?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess. Was it a house call?
Yeah, I've did a house call for that. I mean, I've gotten paid $200 for a haircut in shop too before. But normally, like on a something that's common, I would say like I could get paid like $120, just for like maybe skip the line, or I'm in here leaving the shop late at night and I'm like, hey, I'm tired, I'm finna go today. He like, you ain't going nowhere. I'm like, what you mean? He like, I got 100. What you want? I'm finna get my ass up. Like, come on. And now I be feeling guilty though. Like that's the most awkward feeling.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting in my barber chair and they come in, they're like, what's up? You wanna cut me? I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I've been cutting all day. I'm tired. Like, can you come tomorrow? He be like, no, I can't come tomorrow. I got 100 though. And I be like, come on, man, let's do it. When I get up, I be feeling so like weird,
hey,
but I be like, I gotta get that money.
Yeah, take that. You just said about the money, but we taking money.
But like I've had situations where a client will reach out to me 9, 10 o'clock at night, and if I'm not like texting back, like they'll text the number, like they'll say 150, and I'm like, okay, it's 12 o'clock, but I mean they about to pay 150.
Right. So
I grab my pole and grab my key and go open up and cut, do that little quick cut for the 150, lock back up and go home. That happens kind of common too.
Okay. Besides me on the other week, anybody ever ran off on a haircut?
Man, yes, bro. Yes, people run off on a haircut. It annoys me, man.
I definitely did
Stop being cheap, bro. Like, y'all know y'all got to pay your barber, fam. You know you got to pay your barber when you get up. I just got you fresh.
I definitely ran.
Like, and then you be like, what you about to do? All right, I'll see you later. Dap up. I'm talking to the next client. Come on down. They slide out the door. Yeah. I look at them pockets at the end of the night. I'm very good with numbers. Mm-hmm. Something wrong with me. Like, if I get off work, I will break down every head. Okay, I got in at 10. I cut Said. Then I cut Charlie. Then I cut Tom. Then I cut KK. So I'm counting the money. And if the money's short, I'm like, somebody ain't pay. I go to looking at that phone, I'm like, KK, God damn it, KK got me. Now I'm in the text like, yo, fam, you forgot to pay. And then they be like, oh, shit, gang. You fucking knew. You was so happy for a hot 2 hours because you was like, oh, she ain't realized, bitch, I'm straight driving down the road. Then you get that text message, you be like, fuck, damn, let me just send my little cash.
Well, I'm going to say this, man. I ain't do that. What happened was we was talking about doing this episode. We both were excited. And then it was
I ain't say you did.
I know, but I was just putting this in here because I wouldn't do you like that.
That's what people do, though.
Yeah, but what was crazy was I think when you were texting me, I was texting you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's your cash app?
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, shit, I done ran off on her.
But that happens, too, where, you feel me, I could tell if it's somebody that normally comes to me and they just walked out the door. Like, it does happen where a person will be having a good conversation about something and a person will be like, all right, see you later. They'll walk out and forget to pay me because it's been times where a person will call me back and be like, see, that's how I know, like, real loyal, like, good clients. Like, they calling me like, man, I ain't even pay you. Man, I'm on my way back. You tripping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, boom, damn, appreciate that, like, your honesty.
That's why I was blowing you up, too. I'm like, hey, what's the cash out? What's the cash out? Because this, I don't do
you
that.
You definitely did.
Yeah, I was blowing you the hell out. Like, you ain't sent it now.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, come on now. What's the cash out? I'm trying to send it. How much? You ain't, and then you send me the cash out with no price. I'm like, all right. She said, is she telling me to do the J? Just saying anything. And we good. So, yeah, I start running out on barbers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she better than me.
I love my clients, though. I can't say, like, I just want to say shout out to BCU first before I say this. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all services. But I can say that it does happen to that college crowd that don't really have the funds like that. I feel like they be being sneaky. That's like the city, like people that you know in Daytona, they don't really run off on haircuts like that. You know, it might be 1 or 2 young jits that try to run off on a cut, but it's really like that college crowd that they'll try to get a free tape here and there, a free tint fade, you know. Sometimes we'll even let them slide. Like, if we peep the vibes, like, you know what, when I see Jet, I'm going to tell him I know he got off on a free cut, but it ain't like I'm running down, like, give me my money.
Yeah, I felt bad. I felt bad, like, when you text me that, because I'm literally like, I was on the phone with Ryan, and it was so crazy. I'm like, damn, boy, Gates just cut the fuck out my hair, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't paying her. Literally, that's how I went. Because he said, how much was it? I said, it was, matter of fact, I don't know how much it was, because I ain't paid.
Did you ever pay? Oh, I don't remember, because you know I be all over the place with the phone. I swear to God.
Cut.
He told my cut. No,
yes, I paid.
That's funny, bro.
No, I paid, man.
He told my cut.
Listen, we are going to put the screen on here. Hold on, man.
Don't cut it.
Oh, my.
No.
I shouldn't even brought it up, man. That is hilarious. Oh, my, I'm hurt.
No.
I'm
but
hurt.
You know I don't be texting on Instagram. Okay, yeah. Okay, my bad, bro.
Can we get that?
I apologize.
Can we get that on there, please, man? Oh, I'm hurt, dog.
I'm funny.
I'm hurt, dog. But that being said, that's all I got, man. I hit with Gates the Barber, man. Y'all got educated today, man. I really appreciate this. Like, no for real. It been, you know what I'm saying, history in the making for you, history in the making for your brand. Any shout-outs you want to do before we close out?
I want to say shout out to you. You know, thank you for
that.
bringing me out. I really appreciate that. And just the opportunity of us networking and growing together, like, that means a lot to me. And shout out to the GCC family, man. We finna take over.
Can we get their names?
Oh, at YCC, at 448, at Big Phil the Barber, at Plug the Barber. We all going crazy, man. We got a team of 5 right now, 4, and then me in the back. So come tap in with us, man.
All right. Hey, you heard it here first. Come tap in. Get you a cut, feel fresh, you know what I'm saying? Follow on Instagram. We're going to have an Instagram below. I appreciate everybody's support, man. Everybody be safe. Love, we gone.
Hold up, 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 hold up. They told that you better hold up. Get made a throw up. Legendary about to blow up. Million niggas need to hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Legendary.